This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Friday, May 29th. Mostly sunny and hot today with a high of 96. A few clouds will linger into the evening with a low of 76. Saturday will be a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 93. Sunday will be mostly cloudy but warm with a high of 97. Overnight lows will be in the mid to upper 70s over the weekend. Here are today's headlines. Officials said at least 3 people died and several were injured after an explosion caused a colossal fire at an apartment building in North Oak Cliff Thursday afternoon. Crews were digging by hand through debris late Thursday, looking for more victims in what officials described as a traumatic search effort. The cause of the explosion is under investigation, but officials reported a construction crew may have damaged a natural gas pipeline nearby. The National Transportation Safety Board is sending a team to Dallas to investigate the explosion. At about 12:45 p.m., more than 40 Dallas fire rescue units and 100 firefighters were dispatched to a 911 call for a gas leak at the apartment building known as the Clyde. While responders were en route to the location, an explosion occurred. The call turned into a 5-alarm fire after the boom rocked the neighborhood. Officials said more than 20 fire department vehicles and 115 emergency responders were on scene as of 5 p.m. By 6, the fire was contained, but there were still hotspot flare-ups. A Dallas Fire Rescue public information officer told reporters that 2 women and a child were killed during the incident. They did not confirm their identities. 5 people were taken or went to hospitals after the explosion. 1 person was in critical but stable condition Thursday. In other news, the death of a man earlier this year in Irving police custody has been ruled a homicide. That's according to records obtained Wednesday by the Dallas Morning News, and an officer has been fired following an internal investigation. 48-year-old Homer Joel Cortez Jr. died on February 23rd after a traffic stop near North Beltline Road and Cross Country Trail. His cause of death was listed as blunt force injuries and physical restraint, to include prone positioning, meaning Cortez was lying on his stomach. An attorney for Cortez's family wrote in a statement to the news that he believes the medical examiner's findings validate what the family thought of his death all along. Irving police officials on Thursday told the news an officer was terminated May 8th over violations of departmental policy in connection with Cortez's death. Officials said, due to the ongoing criminal investigation, they were unable to provide any further details about which policy was violated and how the officer was involved. Next up, filming Dutton Ranch in North Texas was not all sunshine and rainbows for the cast. The Yellowstone spinoff follows Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler as they move from Montana to the fictional South Texas town of Rio Paloma. Dutton Ranch filmed for 8 months all across the metroplex. In a recent conversation on the Kelly Clarkson Show, Hauser and Kelly Reilly said that over the 8 months of filming, 3,400 snakes were caught and relocated by the 6 snake wranglers on set at all times. Hauser said on one particular day they were planning to shoot in one location but had to pause as the crew found anywhere between 40 to 50 rattlesnakes in the area. And SunLife Organics, a health bar founded in Malibu, California, is expanding to Dallas-Fort Worth. Its first superfood cafe in North Texas will be located on Knox Street near Dallas's Katy Trail. SunLife's expansion into Dallas is yet another example of out-of-town restaurants finding footing in DFW. SunLife sells protein smoothies, acai bowls, avocado toast, fruit and vegetable juices, matcha, and shots like an $8 non-alcoholic drink with ginger, lemon, oregano, garlic, cayenne, and apple cider vinegar. The restaurant was founded 15 years ago and has grown to affluent areas like West Hollywood, Miami's South Beach, the Hamptons, and Soho. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday morning with more from the Dallas Morning News.